Alright guys, we're back to Sankaku Rinai, Love Triangle Trouble last time. Well, the main character had a bit of a, I don't know what you would call it, like a nostalgia feeling, recollection of things, of how he views, you know, not Naru, no, not Naru, I mean Suzu, my bad. This is Naru, see I'm getting confused already. Yes. And how things turn out to be, at least he thinks anyways. Get a little bit of a flashback. And well, now we're here. As the main character stopped recollecting his thoughts about the past. Nanaru shut up. Yeah, see, I think I read Nanaru and I kinda repeated it by accident. Well, let's continue with the story then. Please repeat your line. Oni-chan! Oof. My door suddenly burst open and a certain size sister of mine guns me, knocking me back on my bed. Nothing. What? What's that? Some kind of new verb? A mutation? What? Her sense of shame is definitely out of whack. That's an interesting looking face. So why are you barging into my room? A wonderful sister of mine. Oh, I see. So she cooked. Did you help her? And you're fine. You're not poisoned. So basically, what she meant to say was, I didn't do anything. Not that I mind, it's a relief considering what happened with the whole omelette situation. Yep, I remember that. Am I? Really? I gently pat my cheekily grinning little sister on the shoulder. Oh, that's an interesting face. Well, I haven't seen her do that one. That's so smug, kind of. I need to thank her for always knowing how to blow my worries completely away. Never change, you silly idiot. Well, I mean, there needs to be a reason. The remaining few days of summer break whiz by. Okay, so I have a feeling that the previous one I could have just ended it there. Then, well, I mean, it is what it is. I enter the living room and the first sight I see is Suzu supporting Nanaru, who already looks half dead. Morning, what the heck's going on here? She quickly puts foot on the plate and rushes it to the table on my spot. I really do appreciate the fixes. That she fixes breakfast for all of us, even when she's busy. Oh wow, she knows. You asked for it. I'm pretty sure that's just you. Well, I do remember you were spending most of the time in the hospital, right? You're a sad sight, Nanaru. At least finish your sentences before munching. Sheesh. And Suzu, she'll never grow and learn if you keep coddling her. If she's not better by tomorrow, you better give her no mercy.
すずがスパルタか。楽しみ。
Okay, okay, calm down. She throws a provocative grin. She's not as scared in the slightest, probably because she doesn't think there's a mean bone in Suzu's body. I guess she already forgot about the incident during our studying finals.
いいよ。すずのスパルタ受けて立とうではないか。Come here。スパルタ。指の爪を剥がす的な
What the hell, Suzu?
っていうかそれはスパルタじゃなくてスプラッタじゃない？しまった。すずの趣味はクライム系だった。拷問尋問はお手の物か。
Well, at least you remember.
そんなのやったことないよ。爪を剥がす道具なんてないし。
Oh, but you're aware of them, huh?
爪と指の間に針を刺すやつならできるかも。
That's horrible.
やめて。できるからって理由だけで拷問反対。できるからって理由だけで拷問するならもっと低コストでできることがいろいろとあるよ。
Concerning?
例えば洗剤も洗濯と混ぜ方次第で毒ガスにもなるし、他にもガラスとか鍋の底とかを硬いもので思いっきり引っかいたり。
Too much information.
ごちそうさま。
That sense of after having been quietly eating his breakfast in the corner of the living room this whole time.
あれ？おかわりいいの？
ああ、なんだか食欲が。
Are you okay, Dad? Well, we were just discussing torture. That killed anyone's appetite. In case you were wondering, Nanaru's gone blue in the face and is shaking in
そう
fear.
だ。お昼ご飯はお弁当作ったわよ。久しぶりに頑張っちゃった。
お、楽しみだな。中身はなんだ？
オムレツ弁当よ。
Oh, which one?
血のように真っ赤な。
Not you two, Mom. Well, jokes aside, school is now going on to be full swing, and Suzu is definitely feeling like a staple part of our family now, for better, for better or worse. That's good, right? That's not bad.
ようやく授業終わった。
Why we couldn't go through the regular hours? I slump over onto my desk as the teacher dismisses us and leaves the classroom.
疲れた。なんで始業式ってあんなに疲れるんだろう。
Isn't usually the first day supposed to be like a shorter day? The closing ceremony was fun. Summer break was about to start. But the open ceremony just felt like they were telling me, "Welcome to hell, bitch." Well, no point in sitting here moping around. Better get myself to the club room where I can have my fun with Oni-chan and the. Oh, wait, what the heck? Oh, this is her. This is her point of view. Nanaru's point of view, I think. Wait, I mean, it could be Suzu's. That'll lift my mood stun. Okay, then it's definitely Suzu. Yeah, there you go. I just let you get up, book bag in hand, and look over at Suzu's seat. But she isn't there. Wait, no. That's not Suzu. It's Nanaru. Okay, I'm confused now. I don't know who it is. Yeah, I think it's Nanaru.
あれ？すずは？
Okay, so it is Nanaru. Okay. I guess Nanaru spins around, but she's not in the classroom at all. Where is she?
ねえ、ちょっといい？
Meow. I call out to a random girl in the class. She turns around and gives me a friendly smile. How can I help you?
すず知らない？さっきまでそこにいたと思うんだけど。
Now that I,
何？どうしたの？
some kitty came to get Susunyan when cleaning time started.
呼び出し？
No idea, Meow. Why is she talking like a cat?
そうかにゃ。
Okay, maybe she's streaming? No problem, okay.
ところでさ、語尾で個性出してもヒロイン昇格は絶望的だよ。
Say meow.
ほんじゃ私、すずを探しに行くか
ら。Wait, me, I'm not gonna say this. I see. Well, sad to be classmate A, I guess.
おっぱい出せば？
What? I mean... True, I guess.
だってこれエロゲだし。そんじゃね
Is it now? I mean, probably the other version is. Because I mean, this game got a console port. Now I could promote the main character while still maintaining my purity.
キャラベタベタすぎて売り出しにくいし、無理じゃね
You have to kill my hopes immediately. I leave the girl aspiring to be the main character and head out into the hallway.
すず
She's not here either.
呼び出したのがお兄ちゃんたちなら、私にも声かけるはずだしな。
She has been here for a while now, but for being a first-year transfer student makes you a name a lot of people know. I hope no one's playing some kind of dirty trick on her.
ああいう物静か警備少女は知らないうちに男子に惚れられ。んで、そいつに片思いしてる女子に恨みを買うってパターンがありがちだよね。
They did nothing wrong yet, at the end, yet end up the target of scorn simply because the guy happened to fall for them. It's practically a trope of itself in shoujo manga. Not that I read much of that genre.
いや、すずのことだから返り血にまみれてるって線もあるか。私そんなことしないよ。
Oh, you're imagining her. I feel like I can hear her quip coming from the somewhere, but I ignore it. Onicha and I are the only ones who knew about her sinister wilder side.
って何言ってんだ私は。
It could be nothing at all, but for some reason I'm starting to feel antsy.
やれやれ、お姉ちゃんが助けてあげますか。
I chuckled to myself as I walk out of the building.
さーて、すずを探しますか。すず、どこ行った？
Maybe she left early.
どこ行った？パラパー、パッパッパッパパー、パラパー。
I feel like some kind of spy or assassin concealing myself behind a small wall. Yeah, I totally get why Suzu likes actiony stuff now. You get a thrill for this, the idle stuff you just don't give you. I start by looking through the second and third whole year hallways, but I don't see her anywhere.
もう用事終わって部室行っちゃったかな。
Onicha and the others will be there, so I bet Suzu will end up there eventually. But just as I'm about to give up my search, I hit the club room. I spot her. She's right ahead of me, at the end of the hallway and well out of the way of any passerby. Relief hits me and I start to rush over.
あれ
I notice a boy I don't know with her, and come to an immediate halt. He's pretty hot, I guess. He's like a sports guy for sure.
ああいうやつはアニメ？ああ、子供の頃は見てたな。とか言って、アニメは子供が見るものだって暗にディスるタイプだな。だが、この場面でアニメも見るよとか言っても、超メジャーなタイトルばっか上げて好感度上げようって目論見であることを私は分かってる。プロオタクの目はごまかせないんやで。提案でバロチクシャい。
I murdered myself in anger as I hide behind a pillar to get a better view of Suzu and this mysterious guy. How the two know each other anyway? Being some kind of committee together or what?
ごめんなさい。私サッカーのルールとか全然わからないので、応援と言われても。
That's interesting. Okay, the other guy. Well, you don't need to know the rules really, just as long as you know it's goal when the ball goes into the net.
そういう意味じゃなくて。
Seeing the look of discomfort on Suzu's face tells me that she doesn't know this guy, or if she does, not particularly well. Actually, why am I still hiding behind this pillar? I guess I'm getting carried away with this spy thing. You don't gotta like a sport to enjoy watching it. Plenty of people go who don't know much about the game. Why don't you just once and see what you think? We're gonna be starting our next game, and I'd be really motivated if I saw you in the stands cheering on me. On Komori-san. After staring at the mysterious face, it finally hits me. Oh, I see. I remember there being a period of time of a bunch of girls in my classroom were obsessed with some hot guy in the soccer team, but not much else. Oh, I see. That's not all that surprising. Guys like him usually prefer the modest, comedic girls over popular party girls. So should I go ahead and say it? I'll confess. I've been interested in you for a while, Komori-san. She instantly tenses up. I saw you around school, I thought you seemed nice, but then your picture appeared in the magazine, and all the guys started talking about you. You keep on saying how cute you are. So I figure I give you a shot before everyone else starts trying. I see. So it's like a competition. So I was thinking about asking you out, like once you had a chance to get to know me. But Suzu rejects him swiftly and clearly. Huh? Oh. Okay. Mr. Hagai seems super thrown off. You probably never imagined a mild-mannered girl like Suzu giving him such a firm rejection. You keep on starting off as friends and then smoothly sliding his way in there or something. Well. Suzu gives our basically dejected Mr. Hot Guy a gorgeous bow before staring ahead to sway in silence. I got so into the act that I'm half leaning over the pillar, but I quickly pulled myself back into hiding. My heart is pounding fast. I just witnessed something I shouldn't have. I hold my breath and wait for Suzu to pass. Finally, she starts to come into view, and I prepare to steadily make my way over to the entrance. Okay, so she knows. She saw. She noticed. It's over. Isn't it? Yeah, I have a feeling it is over. Even the music stopped. That's crazy. Crap, she got me. I pulled up on the spot like a frightened cat. Oh. That's interesting. She's so calm, you never think she just rejected someone. Surprised as I am, though, I made my way out from behind the pillar. Sure. I tried to hide it with a smile, but she saw right through me. It's better. No, it's always better to be upfront than to play around. True. At this point, I finally realized why she is why exactly it is I feel so uneasy. She might feel a bit guilty over the way she rejected the guy, but she feels absolutely no emotions over the confession itself. That's because she saw someone she likes so much that she won't even consider other guys.
ねえすず
There's only one person that comes to
何
mind.
好きな人ってひょっとしてお兄ちゃん？やっぱり
Oh, I see.
分かっちゃった。
She figured it out.
まあすずのお姉ちゃんだしそっかお姉ちゃんの目はごまかせないね。
Crap, I just meant to say that half jokingly, but she actually came out and said it. It feels like I just stepped on a landmine. And now because of her serious, straightforward answer, the mood feels heavy. Still though, I always had a feeling she thought of him like that. To her, she's always been on her, and always been her one and only.
引いちゃったかな。え、何が？私が兄さんのことが好きなこと、家族じゃなくて男の人として。
Well, as silence befalls as I struggle to find an answer. So it's out now, so everyone's either at their extracurricular or already gone home. The building is dead by silent. Maybe the silence is why Suzu's words seems to leave such a deep impression in my heart.
そうだよね。どんなに好きでも兄弟なんだし。
This is no time to be making witty jokes or snarky remarks. Nothing would be more discourteous.
それにな。
She probably intended to keep it as hidden as possible, but I could tell Oni-chan was special to her like no one else was. So even if this all came about due to an accident, I'm glad she told me this. That being said though,
うん。
what the crap am I supposed to say here? Say to her.
くそー。萌えアニメの実前系ヒロインなら、いけ押し倒せ。既成事実さえできてしまえばこっちのもんよ。ゲヘヘ。とでもなんとも言えるのに。
I mean, you technically could say that, but what the heck? This is the first time I've ever discussed crushes with someone, and it's with my sister. And what's more, her crush is her blood-related brother.
ハードル高えよ。
A complete amateur in matters of love, giving someone else love advice is not only ridiculous, it's impossible. Any possibility that comes to mind just feels like a landmine waiting to be set off. I can't even look at her in the damn eyes, for Christ's sake. Suzu lets out a small gasp. Seeing something over my shoulder, I turn around to see what the deal is. Wait, don't tell me she was listening. It's just someone I never would expect. The surprise of it causes me to jump on the spot.
ここにいた。
Oh, okay, so she was just looking for everyone.
先輩。約束の時間探した。あ、すみません。もうそんな時間になってたんですね。
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It was supposed to be today. I thought it was supposed to be the day of that day, but whatever, I guess.
探すのだるかった。ごめんなさい。なになに？実は茜先輩と部室で落ち合ってからちょっと時間が欲しいってお願いしてたの。
Yeah, that happened a while back. She did say something about talking to Akane-senpai before, didn't she? Maybe this is a continuation of that.
少し話をするだけだから終わったらすぐに部室行くね。
I wonder if we're going to jump into her point of view.
伝言やろ。お、うん。
I nod, still not fully understanding the situation, so Akane then go off somewhere.
相談なら部室ですればいいのに。
Maybe they don't want other people overhearing. I understand if this were Maho and it was something she didn't feel she could talk to me or Oni-chan about. But what kind of thing would make her turn to Akane-senpai? Maybe she's worried that if she talks to Maho, she'll tell the Oni-chan. But wouldn't that go for Akane-senpai too?
にしても不女子に恋の人なんてどうなの？ 脳内で全員軟体化させられてホモストーリーに変換されてそうだけど。
The scariest part is very real possibility, but I couldn't imagine Suzu going to Akane for love advice.
の話じゃなかったら、茜先輩と何の話をしてるんだろう。
I think, but no answer comes to mind. Feeling somewhat anxious, I decide to head back to the club room.
お兄ちゃんには言えないな。
Yeah, but I have a feeling that the main character, Sosuke, right? Yeah, Sosuke. I think he already kind of knows. Yeah. Not about Suzu being confessed to, nor about her conversation with Akane. Though he was aware of that, by the way. He knew they were gonna talk about something. Good sister would keep her mouth shut here. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that for now, even though there's probably not much to talk about because it says later that evening, but doesn't necessarily say night, so maybe there will be some discussion here. I'm gonna stop right here. Well, it seems that Anaru found out, even though she kind of suspected it, but found out that Suzu likes the main character. Yeah, which was expected. Yeah. And like I said, the main character, Sosuke, also knows to an extent. And like that's what happened in the previous video, where he was trying to reminiscing or, you know, remember what could have made her feel that way. Yeah, and I guess it was just, I don't know, the separation kind of caused her to feel that way, I guess. Not the separation, the divorce. Gotta be more specific. But well, I mean, we'll see what happens, and it's interesting also. I mean, I do have a question too. Like, why does Suzu want to talk to Akane senpai for? I mean, it's odd. I mean, who knows what's gonna happen? And well, I mean, I guess we'll see next time. Let's see what happens. Well, guys, I hope you guys made it this far into the video. If you made it this far into the video, leave a like, leave a comment if you liked as well. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys on the next one.